Okay, we're gonna do our pre-trip. The wheels are choking, the keys are in my pocket for your safety and mine. I'm looking underneath. There's no signs of any leaks or puddles. The truck is not leaning to the left or to the right, which will indicate a low tire pressure, suspension problem, or a shift in my load. So I'm gonna start with my high indicator lights. They are properly mounted and secure. They are not cracked, broke, or damaged. Proper color is amber. The seal around is not dry or rotted. Then I have my headlights and turn signals. They are properly mounted and secure. They are not cracked, broke, or damaged. Proper color is clear, and the proper color on my turn signals is amber. My headlights, they have two functions, high and low beam, and my turn signals, they have three functions. Turn signals, forward flashers, and running lights. Now we're gonna open the hood with 3 points of contact. We're gonna check the fluid levels. So we're gonna start with the windshield washer reservoir. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not cracked, broke, or damaged. It's filled to the proper level. There's no signs of any leaks. Then I have my coolant reservoir and hoses. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not cracked, broke, or damaged. It's filled to the proper level, and there's no signs of any leaks. The hoses, they don't have no bumps, bruises, or abrasions. There's no signs of any leaks. Then I have my clutch reservoir. It's right here. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not cracked, broke, or damaged. It's filled to the proper level, and there's no signs of any leaks. I have my oil tube and dipstick. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. To check the oil, I will take the dipstick out. I'm gonna wipe it off, reinsert the dipstick. I'm gonna check the level one more time. If it needs, I'm gonna add over here in the oil tube. Then I have my power steering reservoir. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. The hoses, they don't have no bumps, bruises, or abrasions. There's no signs of any leaks, and I will check it the same way I do with my oil. Then on the other side, I have my fuel water separator. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. The hoses, they don't have no bumps, bruises, or abrasions. There's no signs of any leaks. The filter is clean. Now I'm going to start with the fluid and air leaks. My air box and filter is properly mounted and secure. It's not cracked, broke, or damaged. It's free of any kind of debris that can restrict the airflow. And my filter is clean. Then I have my turbo. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. And there's no black soot that indicates a leak. This is my air compressor and hoses. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. The hoses, they don't have no bumps, bruises, or abrasions. There's no signs of any leaks. This is my water pump and hoses. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. The hoses, they don't have no bumps, bruises, or abrasions. There's no signs of any leaks. And it's gear driven. Then I have my radiator. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. The hoses, they don't have no bumps, bruises, or abrasions. There's no signs of any leaks. This is my airlines. They are properly mounted and secure. They don't have no bruises or abrasions. There's no signs of any leaks. Then this is my AC compressor and hoses. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. The hoses, they don't have no bumps, bruises, or abrasions, and there's no signs of any leaks. Then we're gonna do the steering system. My steering column and my U-joint is properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. My U-joint is properly greased, and my steering column cannot have less than 10 degrees of play on it. This is my steering gearbox and hoses, properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. The hoses, they don't have no bumps, bruises, or abrasions. There's no signs of any leaks. This is my Pitman arm. This is my drag link. This is my control arm. And right here on the back, let's see if I can see it from here. Right there on the back, that bar right there, that's my tie rod. Properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke. It's not bent, broke, or damaged, and it's held together by a castle nut and a cotter pin. Then we have the lip spring hanger, the lip spring, and these right here are the U-bolts right here on the back. They're properly mounted and secure. They are not bent, broke, or damaged, and there's no shiny threads that indicate scissoring or a loose bolt. Then I have my shock absorber. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. There's no signs of any leaks. I have my airbag. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. You don't have no bumps, bruises, or abrasions. There's no signs of any leaks. Then I have my brake system. That it will be my brake line. This is my brake chamber. This right here on the back. That right there. That's my push rod. That's my slack adjuster. And this part right here on the inside, that's my S-cam. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. The hoses, they don't have no bumps, bruises, or abrasions. There's no signs of any leaks. You're not gonna have more than 1 inch when the brake release on the slack adjuster. Then I have my brake drums and my brake pads on the inside. They are properly mounted and secure. They're not cracked, broke, or damaged. The drum is not cracked, broke, or damaged, and the pad cannot have less than 1/4 inch of material. This is my steering tire. It's properly mounted and secure. You don't have no bumps, bruises, or abrasions. There's no signs of any cuts on the walls. They are not dry rotted. They are properly beaded on the rim. They are evenly worn. They cannot have less than 430 seconds of tread depth. They cannot be less than 100 psi. They cannot be recapped. This is my rim. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. No illegal welds, no illegal holes. This is my lug nuts. They are properly mounted and secure. They are not bent, broke, or damaged. And there's no shiny threads or rust trails that indicates a loose lug nut. And now I'm gonna do my side marker lights or lenses and reflectors on the side of the vehicle. This is my side marker light. They're properly mounted and secure. It's not cracked, broke, or damaged. Proper color is amber. The seal around is not dry rotted. They have 3 functions: turn signals, forward flashers, and running lights. Then I have the DOT reflective tape on the back of the cab. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not cut, torn, or frayed. I have a high indicator light over here on my trailer. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not cracked, broke, or damaged. Proper color is amber. And the seal around is not dry rotted. Then I have my tail lights. They are properly mounted and secure. They are not cracked, broke, or damaged. The seal around is not dry rotted. Proper color. The one in the middle is clear. That's my reverse light, and the proper color on the ones that are on the side. They are red in color. They have 4 functions: turn signals, forward flashers, running lights, and brake lights. And these are my mud flaps. They are properly mounted and secure. They are not bent, broke, or damaged. They cannot be more than 8 inches off the ground, and the DOT reflective tape is not cut, torn, or frayed. Then I have my end light. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not cracked, broke, or damaged. Proper color is red. I use it at nighttime to see where's the end of my trailer. Then we're gonna do the fender mirrors And the side mirrors and brackets, they are properly mounted and secure. They are not bent, broke, or damaged. The glass is not cracked, broke, or damaged. And the seal around is not dry rotted. And there is no illegal stickers can restrict my view. I have my battery box. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. And there's no signs of any leaks that indicates a bad battery. Then if we have a def tank, it should be over here. My def tank is properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. And there's no signs of any leaks. This is my fuel tank. Metal straps, my rubber bands. They are properly mounted and secure. They are not bent, broke, or damaged. There's no signs of any leaks. And my rubber bands, they are not dry rotted. And they are here to prevent friction. My fuel cap is properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. The DOT change is present and the seal is not dry rotted. Then I have my truck frame and cross members. Yeah, they are properly mounted and secure. They are not bent, broke, or damaged. No illegal welds, no illegal holes. Then I have my trailer frame and cross members. They are properly mounted and secure. They are not bent, broke, or damaged. No illegal welds, no illegal holes. And all my cross members are present. Then I'm gonna do my connectors. So this is my airline hanger. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. Then I have my airlines. These are my glide hands. And this is my glide hand mounts. They are properly mounted and secure. They are not bent, broke, or damaged. The hoses, they don't have no bruises or abrasions. There's no signs of any leaks. Red is emergency. Blue is service. There's 4 rubber grommets between the glide hands and they are not dry rotted. My electrical line and my electrical box is properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. The 7 pins or prongs are present and the cable is not cut, torn, or frayed. And they are connected from my truck to my trailer. Then we're gonna do the fit wheel. So this is the sandwich. This is the trailer apron, and the kingpin is right there in the middle. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. Then I have my fit wheel ski plate. This is the lock and jaw release handle and the lock and jaw, and that's the pivot pin and the cotter key. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. The fit wheel is properly greased and there is no daylight between the trailer apron and the fit wheel ski plate. Then I have my fit wheel platform. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. There's no hardware missing or shiny threads that indicates a loose nut. And my lock and jaw is in the lock position. Then I have my landing gear. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not bent, broke, or damaged. All the hardwares are present. It's properly greased. It has 2 speeds, high and low, and it cannot be less than 8 inches off the ground. Then I have my DOT reflective tape on the trailer. It's not cut, torn, or frayed, and it's from the front all the way back to my trailer. Then we're gonna do the high indicator lights. They're properly mounted and secure. They're not cracked, broke, or damaged. Proper color is red. The seals around, they're not dry rotting. They can have 2 functions: running lights and brake lights. This is my DOT reflective tape on the door. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not cut, torn, or frayed. This is my tail lights. They are properly mounted and secure. They are not cracked, broke, or damaged. The seal around, it's not bent, broke, or damaged. They have 4 functions: turn signals, 4-way flashers, running lights, and brake lights. Then here on this part right here, we have the tag light. So Somewhere over here. Yep, it's properly mounted and secure. It's not been broke or damaged. The glass is not cracked, broke, or damaged. Proper color is clear. Then I have my tag. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not been broke or damaged. And it's up to date. This is my DOT bumper with DOT tape on it. It's properly mounted and secure. It's not been broke or damaged. And the DOT tape is not cut turn off way. So I will inspect this side the same way I do with that side.